What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a great night. So, lots of new stuff out in the world this week. Deep research, hear that's interesting, scary. But tonight, we need to work on our own agent application. Get our own agent smiths going. And again, just close a lot of stuff down that we got going before the stream. Some things that I've done recently. I have been evaluating Aider. Let's go ahead and just take off the start image. Whoops, and now we got display capture. We're live. Aider. Interesting. I've been seeing some stuff from TechFriend, and it's kind of been on my mind recently, is to play around with this. And at the moment, I believe we're going to do something very similar, just maybe not at the scale of TechFriend, but I'd like to equip a agent with an Aider Docker image and just see what they can collaborate on to come up with. I guess what I'm testing is the bounds within Aider against the agent just performing these executions over shell exec. I think it could be pretty interesting to see what Aider can do, from what I've seen on TechFriend streams. But that's not what we're going to do tonight. It's going to be a little bit more boring. We're actually going to be fixing this so that we can add database users. What I mean by this is the current application was meant to be a demo. I'd like to start getting people in there so that they can put their own stuff in there as a beta version. Rather than everybody seeing everybody's data, then people can start to come in here and start to utilize it in their own ways, and I can start to kind of deriving that feedback. And more or less, I think at the moment, what we're looking for now is I'm looking for contributors. I think I've gotten this to a certain state, and I want to equip other people with this same framework and see what we can build with it. Really, the thing that we need to do in this is we need to build out tools. We need to find useful tools. How we disseminate those, I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to just go start adding a bunch of tools into the open source. That might be something that we can collaborate as developers on. But what I do want to do is at least get examples in here of how people... I'm not opposed to it, kind of where I'm getting at. But I do want to get examples of people, how they're building tools and then building custom interfaces for those tools. And actually, another issue that's in our repository is chat tabs. That'll wait. Resizable chat layout. This may be something that we can utilize for our drawer, so that when people build their own tools for these interfaces that will render here on the right side, it really doesn't matter just, how it's rendered in there. We'll just make sure it'll resize accordingly. So yeah, I don't know yet. We're thinking. Maybe we're gonna have to bring out some type of templates. Maybe it always can't be an action drawer. Maybe it has to be like some type of modal that pops up. We'll figure that out later. But if anybody would like to contribute, that's kind of what I'm looking for assistance on at the moment. One's just not live. Okay. YouTube. How it falls behind. So let's go ahead and get started. We need to kind of start to look through what our user functionality is like. I haven't looked at it in quite a while, so I'm kind of needing to refamiliarize with myself with it. What can we do here? Let's go back. We are going to pull this to the right. I'm going to get rid of this for the moment. We can pull that up in its own tab. I'm going to get my terminal pulled up. Okay. Maybe I'll turn this down a little bit. Hopefully nobody's getting blasted and can't hear me. All right. Let's see. Get our terminal pulled up. Over here. Cursor. Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? Uh-oh. That ain't good. See here. Doctor's been running. Cursor, where are you at? I'm actually not sure if I've ever opened it while being in a virtual environment. I don't think that would have anything to do with this. But I'm not finding cursor anywhere. This is not good news. There we go. It's up. It was a little scary there for a moment. I was thinking that we may need to go do a restart. Knock on wood. So some errors there a second ago. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get the backend up and rolling. And in here, we need to go make sure that we have our local environment enabled, because we're going to be making these calls from the local environment. Because we're going to be stepping with the debugger. We're most likely going to need that tonight. Okay. This looks okay. Let's close the env file so nobody can see it. Okie dokie. Artichokes, you guys ready to do this? I know nobody is. Alright, first line of business. We need to locate where the current backend stuff is being utilized. So we're going to collapse everything. We're going to make this a bit bigger so you guys can see what's actually going on. Oh, I'm going to adjust myself as well. Now that we're past the intro and we're all familiar with each other. think that works. Maybe it's something like that, so people can see what's going on a bit. I like that. There we go. All right. Thanks, baby. Love you. We need to probably go ahead and just open up the backend to add into its own. Whoops, I'm not going to need that. I'm not going to need that. We're using cursor. We may switch back to VS Code at some point, but it's not going to be tonight. Shh. Let over here. Good. Caught that. Okay. Now we have the backend isolated into its own editor. All right. Let me just double check on some things for work. Beans. I'm gonna need to get my water in a second too, but let's go ahead and just dive in. Let's see where we need to go with this. We don't have the backend up and running yet, but we need to throw some breakpoints in here somewhere. So let's go dig into our router, into the inits. And okay, so I don't even think I have any routes, which is okay. But we're going to most likely need a migration now too. Init CPython. Interesting. These are just here from before, possibly. Let's see. I thought I had a migrate. And it's just that I never remember these commands. And I don't have a readme in here. Interesting. Let's jump up a level. Readme. Tell me how to migrate. Isn't it like a limbic? How to migrate in a limbic. How to create a migration. How to create a migration. You know what? We need to hold off for a second. I want to make sure that we're not duplicating existing work. I may have created, you know what? I think we've already started this. Man, yeah, that's it right there. Okay, well, this is going to be a bit more interesting. We're going to go look at some old code. This will be fun. I mean, it seems like maybe we're already done, and we can make this a bit of a shorter stream tonight and just kind of explain the code along the way that we find it. It's kind of like me reviewing my code in the past. So, we might want to retitle the stream. It's Time Travel Code Review. Welcome to the Time Travel Code Review. Okay, so if we're gonna treat this like a code review, let's kind of see what changes we have here, huh? Let's see what we did back then. So it looks like we have a. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna need those anymore. Yep, changelog updated. We have some documentation. That's good. We're gonna need that. Cool. Looks like we got. See, here's that static list. Figured I would have taken that off, but oh well. Interesting. Okay, maybe I need to change that. Okay. The Alembic config file. We got the migration file. We got the initial migration itself that creates the user's table. And we have the dependencies here for the encryption library, and then the actual ORM that we're using is SQL Alchemy. And then Alembic is the migration tool. We have a seeder. That's good. We're going to need that. Seeds an admin user. Cool. See, it looks like we already finished this. I don't know why we didn't bring it in. It's possibly because there's a lot of work to do with regards to the CI/CD portion. Maybe not. Most likely not. Okay. I mean, I think this is fairly good. I don't know if it's actually doesn't look like there's any endpoints being made though. It looks like that might be it. It's just that it's not finished, and it needs the endpoint for user creation, and most likely like it doesn't actually look. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on here. Okay. Well, we should update this a bit and say edit. We need as a user, as a user dev, I would like to hit the API endpoints to retrieve data. Data. Getting that data. All right. As a user dev, we want to hit those endpoints. And what else was there? Let's save that. I gotta save that. That's not what we're doing. It's definitely another issue down here somewhere. And I'd lost it. Oh well, we'll go up here. We'll go to psh, psh. That's not the issue. 79. Oh, okay. Whoops. We're definitely going to need to go get the water. Talking a lot. User dev. This is what programming is. It's basically clicking through a bunch of web pages really fast to try to keep the context in your brain. You're juggling variables. I don't have endpoints. I don't have authentication either. That's the other one, I think. And I don't have music. I am sorry, guys. I have been trying to keep these going, and somehow I'm not getting it going. I guess we're gonna go back to Alpha Wave. This one's never letting us down. It's never let us down. We gotta take it back. What I did with the screen, but okay, cool. Put it right here. Over the stream. Okay, so let's go explore this branch, shall we? Are we even on a branch? I don't know. Whoops. I'm not gonna update cursor tonight. What branch? We're on development. Let's just make sure we have all the latest updates. We need to now go to this branch. So let's go figure out what this branch name is. Something 79. Copy that branch name, git check out, and boom, we're on that branch. Okay. So the goal is now to make sure that we need to catch it up, because I guarantee it's going to have some merge conflicts, and then here's where our merge conflicts are. So we need to resolve these merge conflicts. We are back in the developer driver's seat now. Hold on. Hold on to your seatbelt. It's about to get bumpy. We're going to git merge this thing into our local branch. And see, look at all that. Look at that mess. Look at that. That's what you get when you leave stale code. But once you kind of click the first button, it kind of just all makes sense after that. Let's pull this real far down here. We are going to... I believe we can accept the incoming changes. That looks good. So everything in this is going to be accepting incoming changes. So that was for the changelog. Really easy one. Now we need to go down to the next one. It's going to be accept incoming. Accept income. Ooh, you know what? No, we should just heed that before we start getting that as the default. So the first one is accept incoming. The second one, yeah, this one's still good. Accept incoming. I'm not all touching the bottom here. There we go. I don't want to just be a floating torso here. Oh, floating torso! Okay. So that's all for this file. That's all for this file, folks. Beep, beep. Deleted. That's fine. Delete that. I'm deleting that again. We got another conflict. So we took care of this one in here. Yep. We deleted the sitemap that we didn't need. Then we have another one in auth. And that is, well, that's good because now we know we have auth. We're going to accept the current change. Oh, wait, hold up. Nah, I think it is going to be accept the current change. I do like oh, wait a minute. Interesting. Let's do this. Let's copy this. And then we can do this again, accept current change, session local. Where is that not getting found from? I mean, it's right there. Session local. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe we can just kind of suppress this warning for now. Lowe's chatbot. That's supposed to stay. I believe that should be all of our conflicts. We verify credentials. We should probably put this somewhere else, but we'll deal with it later. I think we're okay. Interesting. It's been a moment since I've looked at this code. It's just that, like, we don't, as devs, we don't interact with databases every day to some extent. You'd think we would, but sometimes we don't. Sometimes we're dealing with infrastructure, a lot of times we're dealing with infrastructure. User, where did the method just go that I had? There's the method there, right? I just wanted to, like, look at this one more time. Where was user? That's not where I was looking. Verify password. That's what I was looking for. Huh, cool. Password context. I hope I put that into the... Yeah, that's definitely going to be in there. Yeah, it's just not... Okay, cool. Alright, so now that we've done that, let us go ahead and now we have to install the dependencies that were loaded in. So we need to get into that directory. We need to do... Whoops, that's not what I need to do. I need to do uv pip install r requirements txt. That should give us the pieces we're missing. We need to now look over some of the things that are getting merged. Because things are red on the screen, these are red, it's a bit hard to see what's going on, so I need to take these off for just a moment. But they are good for my eyes. Way better than trying to have you guys look at a red stream. But, okay, everything seems okay in this file. I think we're good. Let's just double check the branch we're on, say git, make sure what's been committed. Let's just do git add a. Resolved conflicts. Whoops. What's going on with the changelog? Git add changelog. Whoa, oh, okay, I got it. Let's go now review the code. I don't know how it's going to operate with the tests. And then also, I don't know how this is going to work with the current set of messages at the moment. I don't know if that's going to be... I've got to go in there and fix that. And that's also something we're going to need to put on the issue. The ability for users to be isolated. And that's like a big piece of actually doing this, and if that's not done, then it's not done. Uh, 79. Edit. Whoops, not that. As a user, I would like to have my endpoints. Let's do this. Just make it a little bit neater. Like my... I would like my chats to be isolated. Because, duh. Add database migration. This is really adding users. Interesting. I didn't know about sub issues. I'd rather just use this edit it. Yeah, I don't think I need to put any more here. It will make sense as we dig down deeper. Let's see how this works, shall we? I think we're going to need to make sure that everything's getting connected. So let me grab the terminal really quick. What do we need to do? What do we want to do here? Let's get the browser back over here so you guys have something to look at. Let's double check what we have up for Docker. I'll let this come over here and do this. Let's see. We have most of what we need up. We have the exec, we have PG admin, we have PG vector. Those are all good. We just need the backend to get spun up. And at the moment, I don't really care. Let's go ahead and just leave it in here. I think it'll be nice to keep it in here for you guys so you can see what's going on. We're going to want to be in the backend itself, so yeah, we'll just do it this way. CD in the backend, cursor dot. Cool. Cool, it's already up. Alright. That's what I thought. And spin up the backend. Seems like it worked okay. I don't know if there's anything in the database for it. I'm gonna do this off to the right for a moment. I don't think there's anything in there that you can't see. I mean, this is all local, but I just don't know if I'm connecting somewhere. No, databases. I think LG Dev's good. Let's just make sure that this is okay. Well, I think we can bring it back over here now. But what we have. Not clean. We do have a users table, so that's good. Did it already get populated with some data? No, it did not. So we most likely need to seed it. So let's go double check what our README says. Oof. That is not the right README. That is the right README. Okay, so you go into the backend and then you do the migration. So let's just run the migration for the hell of it. I think it's already good. Then seed the admin, so it seems like we should probably do that. Script seed admin. Interesting. Where did I put that? Scripts. I would think we need seeds. User seeder. Yeah, I don't think I finished this. Or I had AI do this piece. Seeds, seed admin, user seeder. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Well, wait a minute. No. Maybe it does because it seems like I called it that. But it's not called that, so it's what? Seeds? Yeah, it's seed. That's okay. Well, the documentation needs to be fixed. Seeds user seeder. Oof. What? What's going on? Is it because I need to do source like that? That's it. What do you oh, yeah, because I didn't do anything with it that time. And what are you talking about? Source? Seeds isn't there. Okay. Then it was fine. No such directory user seeder. User seeder.py. I get that that was wrong. What happens when we're calling this? I'm not sure. I can't see. Okay. Interesting. That's kind of dumb. I would have thought I would have tested this. But I can't say that I have at the moment. Let's see if we have any migrations. We do have a migration. The migration's there. No issues with that. The data's in the, at least the schema's in the database, so there's no issues there either. I don't get why it can't see it. Do I just need to like reload? Well, that did seem to do something, because it knocked everything else out. Why did that just happen? But yeah, you've already imported SQL Alchemy. Interesting. Maybe that was it? Maybe that was what we just needed to do? So this is going to be fine. The reason I think this was not working is it was on 3.11. So let's try this again. No. Let me take this over here when it's saying the DB seeder. Let's do this. I think we're just going to use some AI to get this done. I'm going to give it a snippet. No, this is a picture. And we're going to get ChatGPT over here. Bring ChatGPT in the room. Tell me what to do with this. Tell me what this says, huh? Please? Where'd it go? I can't copy it? Bull, you're telling me you can't do images? I don't think so. You got a system message, but you can't do images. Even reasoning can do images. Even 01. 01. 03. Why can't 03 do images? That's weird. It must just be coming up for like specific models for coding now, and that's just what's going on. Please fix. Yeah, that's true. Oh, it's got to use some... See, this is why I need my README to be updated. Because that possibly was okay the first time. So what we need to run is... That's cool. I mean, I guess I get that. I get how that works now. I guess I should have known. Speeder. Backend. So it's saying that I don't even need that, I don't think. Cool. Something about bcrypt. Let's check the database to see... Okay, so we have a user there. We're good on that front. We're going to just need to switch it out for UUIDs at some point, but that's fine. Now, we don't have endpoints. I know that for sure. But we need to update what our command is too, so let's go ahead and grab that. There we go. I mean, I could just call this admin seeder. Okay. Cool. I think that's going to be good for now. Let's go see what's wired in about it. It means that we should be able to log in. I think this should work, actually. And if that's the case, this is going to be a nice night. We might be able to get here early tonight, go hang out with the family early. That would be nice for a Friday night. We come here, we get something done, and then we get out. Because we got a family. We love them. They sweep it. So let's get this code in, shall we? It might come down to getting the thing deployed as well, so we'll find out how that goes as we dive in. Let's get the backend rolling. Already up. Okay. That is because it's in another terminal over here. Much cleaner environment looking place over here. Let us go back to... I'm going to go here. I'm going to go up one level. I'm going to make sure the front end's running too. I like the back end for the terminal. And let's go over to the application now. I don't know what this thing is. We're going to have to figure that error out. I don't think it's doing anything though, so that's fine. How do we look? Oh, let's log out. Because what we need to see is if this logic comes through a certain place. So we do need the debugger now. So F5 that. Spin it down. Roll around and spin it back up. Then what we're going to go do is we're going to throw the breakpoints in the auth that is somewhere in here. Well, auth file, I'm sure. Auth, there we go. We're going to throw a breakpoint here, and if we are able to get a user out of here, that means we're good. So, that is what we're going to do. We have the breakpoint set, and let's go ahead and log in. We'll go ahead and throw a little terminal action here. A little network call, a little network call, a little net call. Here's the payload going through. we can look. Oh. That is because we are still doing this a bit differently. But I think it should work the same. Interesting. So we are doing basic auth still. Okay. No, we're not. Are we? It seems like it. It got a user. So it seems like it's good. And does this it has a username? It got through, so the authentication worked. And so that means that are we using? So it is basic auth. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. What's different about this? Basic. I guess I'm curious to see how it's checking against the password. Verify password. The hashed password. I mean, I'm sure that I did this work back then. It's just been forever. I mean, I sure it came through here. Credentials, password, user hashed password. Verify the password. Yeah, okay, that's there. Because we're hashing it. That's right. Okay. So we're getting the password from the basic auth. We then take it, hash it, and then compare it and to make sure that it's going to work correctly. Okay, I think that's working that way. The way I thought it should work, I think. Credentials, username, user username. I want to try that like one more time, just to kind of run through it and see it myself again. We have the username, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it seems like it works. Cool. Well, looks like, I mean, that's user information right there. Hash password. Goes over that. It goes into the method. We can even dive into that. Shoot. Whoops. Can I go back out? Yeah, we couldn't get to it. Do this. We'll do it one more time. And I just want to stop here. And we got the user. Hash password. Here's the plain password. Just make sure that this one's going to match this one after it's hashed. Yeah. Seems like it's working. Cool. Well, I think as long as we can make some API calls, we should be good to go. Let's try out some Gemini Pro. I was doing that today, and I was kind of having some fun. But we're not going to get around to the messages thing tonight. I don't want to cram up too much time. I'm going to probably come on maybe tomorrow night. I don't know. We'll look at it. Okay, you are a helpful assistant. Thank you, Gemini. We're going to equip you with some tools. You seem to be working okay with tools earlier. We're going to need to unblock you. And what we're going to give you, the first task is please use curl to get the response from https demo.promptengineers.ai/API/info. Cool. That seemed to work great, Gemini. Alright, I think that we can pretty much wrap this up then, because that appears to make the tool execution call, and it was with Gemini. Use curl to get the latest Bitcoin price from CoinGecko. Cool. It's fast too. That's nice. What about Solana? Interesting. See, it has issues. It must be this quota thing. It must be that I need to go enable this at a higher level. Nope, there it goes. Yeah, it's just like, it's too fast. What about ETH? Cool. Seems to be working fine now. Alright, yeah, so let's try to get this deployed. The thing is that we're going to have to get the users in the database. I'm going to have an admin user from then on. The reason I want to get this deployed, if we can do that, then I'm going to check off tonight. I'm going to kind of check out. But the reason is because then that means we got the migrations in there, and that's the biggest piece that I was worried about not working. So if I can do that, then I can worry about getting the other user-defined stuff done tomorrow. Interesting. I didn't see this before, but now I can. I think it's because of these glasses. There's a box here. Oh, you know what? No, I think I added that by accident. I need to go fix that. Can't do it here. Free. There we go. That's cool. Whoa. Okay, well that just shut all of my cursor down. Apologies, guys. Let's get this all deployed. We need to go make our changes. Templates, chat, cursor. Okay. Okay. Let's get these changes committed, shall we? Man, there's like a lot less changes than I was expecting. This doesn't seem... Oh, okay, because we pretty much already fixed everything that we wanted to. So now we just need to make sure things are going to work like we think they're going to work. We're not going to be able to run the seeder there. So we're going to need to go create this in the database ourselves, which is fine. We're using Supabase, I think. It's been a minute since I've even looked. And I think we can just go in there and create a user, and it should work or it should not work. If it doesn't work, then it just doesn't work, and we can try again tomorrow. Well, let's see. I mean, I actually should be able to just connect to it as well. So we can do that. We'll do that most likely. Let's get these changes committed. So git add the README. Just git add all. Git add, git commit, updates docs. Git branch. We're still on that branch, I believe. Yes, we are. And git push. Let's go check out our commits. Branch has been a minute. It looks like it's passing. Whoops. Yeah, it looks like it's been passing. So it last said pass. So now we should be able to, let's go ahead and try to get this set up to connect to our other remote server. I'm gonna go out here really quick. How do I get back to the server thingy? Oh man. I gotta create a new server? That's probably it. Register a server. There we go. Okay. Connection. Remote. And let us go not show you guys the credentials. Backend one. I think that's going to be it. Yeah, because that one looks like the virtual machine. That should be good. Boy, I'm going to have to do this all. Host address, the port, the database name. User is this, I guess. Whoa. This. Username. Alright, let's see how this puppy goes, huh? I mean, it seems like it connected. Remote. Cool. Yeah. I think we're good. We can bring you back. Here it is. Let's see what tables it has. Yep, okay, cool. So we don't have anything there yet. Let's get cursor back open. Okay, cursor is open already. Duh. Okay. Okay. We're going to deploy this. So we need to merge it because I think we're good to go, is what we've been saying. Pull out a draft. Watch them do a little merge and get down tonight. Let's just go see let's go check out what's going on in the pipeline, see if there's anything any action that's going on. Looks like little testes are running. But it should be merged now, so we can go over to development. Pull that. Okay, we have it all. One thing that I'd want to do before we go any further is I like that there's a seed migration, but I need it to be as long as a timestamp. Give me a timestamp in minutes. I guess you could have it in seconds. Timestamp, JavaScript style, all zeros. Give me that. I'm gonna need that. Speed it up. No. Yeah, that's better. There you go. That's what I wanted. Rename. JavaScript style. It's so long. I don't like that. Which should I use for a migration prefix? Let's ask ChatGPT. Tell us what you think, ChatGPT. Oh, wise ChatGPT. Tell us what you think. Come on. You can do it. Tell us what you think. Boy, you should use regular migrations. You use the current timestamp. Yeah, I like this better. Let's do this format. Let's do that format. I like that format. I like this format. I like this format. It's very nice. Could you please teach me to use this format? I mean, it's what, 2025, 0207, and that's the time? $2025, 12:30. That makes sense. It just seems like such a crazy number. But that's just gonna make, okay, so I want this, but I need this and all zeros. So we're gonna do that, then we're gonna do 0. Cool, done. Thank you for the Genesis. Oh my gosh, it's got more. It's got more digits. Just provide me the Python code for this. Provide the Python code for creating. Provide the bash script for creating this. Then we'll just drop it in scripts, call it a day. Where are you at? I don't need this one no more. Where are you at? Is this the only one I got? I guess it's the only one I got. Migration name. By scripts. Migration. Migrate name. Want to get this over with. Bash scripts. Backend scripts. Migration name. It's gonna be I don't know, init. Boom. Cool. Rename. Update, migrate, name. Cool. I mean, I think that's good. Push. That's on development now. That should be fine. Let's go ahead and make a workflow for this. Going to tags. Where are the tags? Here they are. Hidden behind some icons. So I was having some deployment issues earlier, and I wonder if I'm going to snag that again. There is a deployment out, so maybe we're okay and it can remove it. So now the action's in the pipe. Building our image. Give that a minute to finish up. Oh, why is ChatGPT? Yes, oh, why is ChatGPT? How are the glasses? The glasses are great. Thanks, baby. I feel really relaxed. Sometimes they're a little hard, like I kind of have to like double check, but my brain feels better. Hey. We can like clean this up for people. Close that. Abracadabra, build the image. Let's go. Okay, cool. That's done. All right. Moment of truth. Image built. At least it says it's done building. Let's go get our... Sorry guys, but you can't see this until I say so. We're in the virtual machine now, so we are going to do a watch. We're going to do for 3 seconds, we're going to do Docker PSA. Here we go, people. Here we go, people. This is a lot more than you guys can really see. We're going to have 4... I'll bring this over. We got 4 containers. And what size do they actually look good again? None of them. None of it. So there's 4 containers here. The one that we're watching is this one. And it's going to add one called Graph Chat New, and then it's going to remove it after it's tested that it's up and running. Earlier this was not working correctly, and might give us some issues. So let's go ahead and run a deployment. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Jones page. Oh man, it's getting about that time, folks. Ooh. Okay, yeah, you can see the 2 failed ones there. Let's get the terminal open so we can see if anything gives us any crap along the way, shall we? Rapola along the way to the promised landola. Oof. Okay. Looks like we get some action. It's looking like it's up. Is it healthy is the question. Seems like it. Health check did not pass. What are you talking about? See, I need to go fix that. Something's wrong. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to stop this container. How do you rename these again? We're going to ask ChatGPT how we rename these. How to rename a container. I need high-speed responses. Let's go. Okay. That's all you gotta do? Okay, here we go. Here we go, people. We are going to fix this stuff. So we're gonna stop the current graph chat. Whoops, actually we're gonna start it because we want to do this in a Docker. We're gonna spin up the other one. So we're gonna do, give me one moment. History FZF, what is it called? What was the command that we needed to run? We were gonna run history. It's a Docker command. We'll just see what the latest ones we ran are. Oh, I don't have FZF over here. Okay, that's fine. Grab Docker. Oh man, I just don't remember the last ones. Sudo apt install FZF. That'll help me at least for now. Ooh, I probably shouldn't have put it on this machine. Oof, don't do that, Ryan. It's already there. The packages were automatically installed and no longer required. Sudo at auto remove. Oh, cool. We'll get 133 megabytes back from that. I don't know what is this actually removing, though. That might not be good. Okay. That's not what I was expecting. Docker. Oh, I'm on the wrong user, huh? Sudo su. History of ZF. An interesting Docker run? Hey, like, this is not right. History. You're right here. Okay, well, I can't see it. Let's do this. We're gonna do a history FZF graph chat. There. I mean, I guess latest works, right? It is doing a latest underneath, I believe. That's not what we want, though. We want to use the right tags. 80, well, oh, it's not, it's 70 what? 3? That sounds right. 73, we're gonna call it graph chat new. It's gonna go on port 06. And that should be all we need to do to run this on this machine to fix it. We can get rid of this now. Bring you back. And oh, I guess we can't. Now we should be able to spin this one up from. Okay, so now we have an extra one. That one's there, so we're gonna do Docker, and it says Docker rename graph chat to old. Oh, whoops, graph chat to old container. Okay, graph chat, and then we're gonna do new graph chat. Now we're gonna do but the problem is that this doesn't change the ports. How do they do that in there? How would I change the port? I need to change a port because I am swapping out containers. So I think what it's saying is I have to. What I have to do is I'm like more understanding what this process should actually be from the Docker perspective. At a very like, oh man. but I kind of want to do it myself. So stop and remove the old container. Then what we have to do is run the new container with the updated port. -p. Okay. Can we do that as part of renaming it? I want to do this manually because I want to understand exactly what needs to be done in the pipeline. But I want to do a check on it. Like, I want to make sure we spin up optional. Commit the current container state. If you have state or changes in your existing container, my old container you want to preserve, commit the container to a new image. That's kind of cool. If your image is stateless, or you can recreate its data. Damn. I wish I knew about this sooner. Stop and remove the old container. Alright, we're going to go double check the database really quick, because we should have our tables here now. Refresh. No. So that means that it doesn't appear to be working. Give me one moment. I'm going to go bounce this off screen for a second. Docker logs, graph. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do this a bit. We're not getting any good logs here. Oh man. See, this is why we have to make sure that we get this done correctly. It used to work perfectly fine, and now it doesn't. I want to bring up the new container on port 806 to help check it with curl and /API/info. I think I have that in there. Then graph chat blue. And it should replace graph chat after and checking and remove the graph chat green when finished. Please provide commands. I don't like why I can't just hit enter and it goes. Ah, okay, cool. I just had it backwards. It's actually supposed to be blue, green, blue. Okay, so we're going to start the new container, which we've already done. So we have a Docker new, right? Or we already moved it, huh? That's fine. So now we're, okay, once you satisfy that graph blue is healthy, Docker stop graph chat old. The issue with above is that the app is served on 805,000. This should fix it, I think. So we're gonna do this back. We're gonna swap these back. So we're gonna swap graph chat old. Graph chat, we're gonna do this the right way. Graph chat old is gonna become graph chat again. Okay. Because we need to switch graph chat old. Graph chat rename graph chat to graph chat new. We gotta go backwards again. Old to graph chat. Okay, so now we're back in the correct state. What we're going to do is do this one by one. We already have that command up ran. We've already checked it. We now need to stop graph chat. Interesting, it's not there. Oh, because I haven't renamed graph chat old back to that. Graph chat new needs to be named graph chat. I think I just need to do this the way we're gonna do it. Okay, graph chat is going to be renamed to graph chat old. I got it backwards. Now, Docker rename graph chat old. No such container graph chat. Oh, okay, it's just spelled wrong. Got it. Then we're gonna do no, it's fine. Man, I'm like really messing this up. Sorry, guys. Graph chat old. Needs to be renamed to graph chat. Okay, because we've already tested. Yeah, cool. We know that that's up and running. So we're going to stop graph chat now. It's done. We're now going to stop the other one, which is Docker stop graph chat new. And in Docker remove graph chat new. And we're going to spin up the other one. But this time, we're not going to call it that, and at the end, we're not going to use that. And that should work. Problem is, I don't think it's going to. So let's try this out. Yeah, it's all busted. Let's see what we're getting. Docker logs -f and graph chat. Yeah, what do we do? We definitely didn't give it an app version. It might need to be logged out. Seems like we're getting requests. Oh, yeah. Oh wait, no, it's fine. It's okay. So it's back. It doesn't seem like the table migrated. And that is because it's not baked into the... I didn't add the auto migrations into... That's what's wrong. We need to go back and fix this. We've created a bug. That's fine though. We'll repurpose this other issue. Edit. I need to open 79 back up. Migrations need to auto on deploy, on start. Okay, so now that we know that that is the case, we need to fix this. So we're going to go get-b, we're going to say feature, it's a bug fix. It's going to be 137. And migrations, auto up. Bash, backend, scripts, changelog, git add, git commit, init, git commit, git -u origin, bug fix 137. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our branch up. Okay, so we need to just go fix this. We can do this fairly... We currently do not have a way for the migrations to auto up on app start. Probably have too much going on, but I think that this should be okay. No, it's not. We have to go back. Okay, we're gonna have to go do this. Let's just take this. We're not gonna do this here. We're gonna go find the other editor to do this in. So, up. Man, you go sandbox, and you go all the way back. Templates, chat, backend. Get ow, my neck. Oh, okay. Well. We currently do not have a way for the migrations to up on at start. Seems like it's saying it's pretty much the same thing. Why is it giving me so much? I don't need all this. Run migrations. Isn't there like an on start? I don't know about you today. In Fast API, how to run migrations on app start. This is why we pair programming. Yeah, there's an at on startup event, and that's why I'm like, why are you even telling me to do that? It's saying to run migrations in the pipeline. That's not kind of how I do it, though, bro. We run them as the container starts up, and then if we gotta go back, we gotta go down one on the next container deployment. Can we do this? So we're going to do app. We're going to go to the main file. Main here, app. Yeah, that's good. I do want some logging events like that, but I think I want the logger. Dang, I don't even have a logger in here. That's fine, we can print them. We do want... That's fine. Run. Do we have this, though, is the question. Do we not have that anywhere? How do we migrate? Run migrations, right? Run migrations online. How do we migrate? Run migration. Okay, utils. Okay, cool. That's what you wanted to do. Thank you. That's the real bread and butter that we needed. So you're gonna have this run migrations function, and it's just gonna get called here. And pull that in. Let's see if this works. So we are going to delete in our local one the date. So we're going to have the table dropped. Delete. Cool. Now, when we run this, can't locate. Okay, so it's looking for something that it's not, doesn't have. Interesting. What am I telling it that? Why did it look for that? Is it cached somewhere? Why was it looking for 00? Interesting. Migrations, versions. I thought that this would just find it. What the heck? It's gotta be in that config file. Where's that Alembic file? Alembic something 000 init. That's the only place that it's being found? That doesn't make any sense. Guess we're gonna have to light it up with the debugger. Hit it with that debugger. I don't get it. Alembic INI config. Head. Head. It brings in the INI config. Doesn't mean that it has to go grab that first. I mean, do we just need to rename it and just call it what it is? Is it somewhere else? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. It doesn't matter. So, like, this won't work. Alembic dash help. Sometimes we gotta go learn a couple things, I guess. History. Alembic history. The head, okay. What are you doing to me? Alembic head. So let's try to run this again. We're still getting one. That's just saying that. That doesn't make any sense. You know what? It's probably because there's a migrations file and I'm not paying attention to it. There's an Alembic versions file. That's what I'm doing wrong. I'm an idiot. Okay, so we just need to remove this. Why can't I delete you? You're not in the other database, so delete. Delete, whoops. Oh, okay, so I just have to do a delete. Delete. Can you delete from Alembic version where ID where version num equals that? Execute? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Willis? I see it. Whatever. We're just gonna fill it in. How do I delete this? Give me the delete quick. Delete all. Can we just drop it? I think we can just drop it. Let's just drop it. Delete it. Boom. Gone. You gone. Got taken out. Djibouti. Cool. I mean, it seems like it worked. So now, if I refresh, okay, I see an Alembic version now. That seems good. And we have our users. Okay, I think we're going to be good this time. So now let us go out. We're on the right branch. Git add, git commit, should migrate. Okie dokie, artichoke. Man, I really want these to work. So, like, I really want to get these CI/CD pipelines up, because it's really annoying when they're not, and they're just a pain to not get back up. So, workflows, Docker. Let's go take a peek at this thing again. So, what it's saying, okay, we're going to remove this new one then. So it rolls out. See, I think this might screw it up a bit. Run graph chat new. It's going to put it on port 8006. It then sleeps for 10 seconds. It then does the curl example. New container is healthy. If so, it stops graph chat. It stops graph chat new. It then runs the new one. And it was supposed to do this, but this might be just getting in the... Well, that doesn't make any sense. Because it should be... Yeah, that just doesn't make sense, man. Those all look fine to me. Well, I guess we'll see what happens, right? That's the fun of the game, folks. I think I already committed the changes. I think I did. Let's go to here. We'll pull you here. Go over to... And we can go ahead and merge this. Now we can just kind of git checkout development, git pull, and go over to the actual repository, tags, releases, draft a new release, create a new tag, generate release notes, let it build, let it build. Lil Wayne says that. Let the beat. Brand and something. I don't see what that says, baby. Dying, this thing taking a long time to build. Bread and butter. Got it. Okay, there we go. Now it's pushed. I don't want to scroll all the way up. Just get Ugh. Actions. Docker. Let us deploy this, shall we? Tagions. Alright, moment of truth, people. Fingers crossed. I want to have this deployment work without me having to go do it manually. How is it not healthy? That's dumb. Deployment failed. Curl. Can I just get it to not get it removed? Just don't remove it then. Deployment failed. What does not work about that? I don't want it, I'm gonna have it stop it, but I'm not gonna have it remove. Add. Should not remove. And then we'll go and run this again. Docker. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna say from dev because this time it's not gonna remove. That way we can just tell it to keep running and then we can test for ourselves. And then if we need to, we can just do this again. Start everything up. Yeah, so it says what? You couldn't do something? Docker, logs f raft chat new. Database migration worked fine. It looks like it exited. Why is it exiting? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, well then let's just do this manually one by one. So then you're going to check, you're not doing this curl. So you're saying that this curl that it does why is that not up? Oh, because it's not, yeah, okay, so start graph chat new then. Okay, now let's try that. No connection to peer. There's no ports being established for that. It's right there. How can we not get to that? It's not giving it long enough. It needs to be longer. Should retry 3 times. Here, I don't know. That doesn't seem like it's taking everything into account. The curl should retry 3 times. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to give me a great choice with that one. So now we should have 3 tries. Is it going to stagger them? Well, like, the thing is, it's not going to do it. I like it to sleep between. Maybe it did understand what I was asking it. Okay, so now should sleep more. Jones. I think I can just run this one again. Oh no, I need to just go run it. I can run this one, I believe. Four minutes ago, I believe this one could be rerun. Because I believe it's coming off of development. Sorry about this, guys. It's been a long stream. Oh man, I'm bummed. This took so much longer than I expected. Damn, man. It's not like restarting. I don't see it sleeping. Let's do a brand new one. Like, I feel like this is not accurate enough now. Off of development. Sorry, development. Because it needs to pull the latest. Okay, cool. Great. See, that's exactly what we needed. It just needed to retry. Perfect. Now we actually have a more resilient pipeline. Great. Cool. Okay, so let's go try this out. We can double check our database. Might as well do that. Refresh. I see users. I need to probably populate a user in here. Cool. So then can I add user? I want to create count row. I want to insert one. Oof. I basically got to create it. Man, oh man, this is a pain. I don't even think I have an app secret in here somewhere. And that seed is not going to be inside that container, huh? Graph chat bash. It does have seeds, so I actually think I could do this. -m seeds user seeder. Cool. I have a user. I believe I have a user. I think we should be good to go. All rows. Cool. Now we should go test our login. Cool. All right. Well, that seems to be working. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's try to do this. Did we get an actual? Yeah, cool. All right, well, this fixes everything. I'm gonna crash out, guys. I appreciate anybody coming around and checking it out. I do want to just make sure that this shell exec tool is still working. And all of a sudden, the music tone. There it goes. Okay. We just wanted to test this one piece really quick. Let's do Gemini because it's cheap. Yep, alright, well it works, and I need to figure out why that drawer still isn't opening, but we know it works, and that's all that matters, so. Alright guys, thank you guys. I'm gonna kind of crash out from here. We've got this thing deployed. I hope you guys have a great night. I know I did. We at least got something done. I'll check you guys on the next one. Signing out. Man, you son of a bitch.